What is YouTube? How y'all doing, man? Check this out. Another Gene Deal, man. Gene Deal, Jay-Z and Diddy could be two of the same kind. Jay's just more quiet. Jay-Z is just more quiet, man. Jaguar Wright always said that Jay-Z is worse. I think that I really think that both of them has all these stories can't be freaking made up stories. All of them, man. And Gene is it's almost like this is wow how the bodyguards are putting out more of the truth. Big homie CC. Then Uncle Ron passed away. Jaguar Wright is putting it out there as hard as she can put it out there. But show is funny. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't be that close to, well, this ain't the truth, but it's a lie or something. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. I sure wish I can get the words out to let y'all know what's going on for real, man. But this is ridiculous. Let's check this bad boy out, man. Check this bad boy out, baby.
How do you feel about people constantly trying to drag Jay-Z into this Diddy situation when I haven't really seen like one piece of evidence that ties him to this at all?
Nobody's seen no evidence. 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 with your bad self, man. Love his channel, boy. Your channel cool. But ain't nobody seen no evidence. But at the same, think about it. All these people dying, that's evidence enough. Around Jay-Z, the mistress died. Okay, here we go.
Into this Diddy situation when I haven't really seen like one piece of evidence that ties him to this at all.
Hey guys, thank you for watching our videos. If you want to check out our live channel, the Music Recording Network Live, where we dive deeper into videos that we put up and talk about different things that's going on in the world. You can participate in our chat or you can come on live. You don't even have to show your face. Go to our live channel, subscribe, voice your opinion, because we would like to hear from you and help us come up with solutions. Now, let's continue on with this video.
Well, I would say this. It's kind of funny to me, man, is that Diddy
his mic
used
ain't
to
working.
hate Jay-Z.
Yeah.
He hated Jay-Z enough where he was trying to get 𝗟𝗓 to go at Jay-Z. This is back in the early 2000s. And one day, Asner, Kushner, Diddy and myself went to a Nets game and we met Jay-Z. I've never been a Jay-Z fan, you know, like some of his music, the whole 9 yards. But when we went over to the, I think that was Prudential Center in Newark, and him and Puff met up, it was strange to me. Because I remember what Puff was trying to do. And then both of them, they was talking about something amongst each other, amongst all of us, and laughing and joking with each other. Then over the years, I see them giving garden parties. You understand what I'm saying? You could tell that the people in power had gave that reign to Diddy, and Jay was next in line. So to separate him, when in fact, they may be two of the same, but because Jay-Z is low-key, that low-key sneaky shit, and Diddy is
Wide open.
And word was rambunctious, you know, just out with it. It don't mean that they not two of the same. One just a little quieter with his shit.
What happened at the basketball game? When they ran into, you guys ran into Jay-Z?
They was just talking. They was talking amongst each other about their little white girls. They little skinny white girls.
And I mean, did Diddy always say negative things about Jay around you?
The time he was trying to get Ja Rule to go at Jay, yeah.
He said, yeah.
They worked it out.
Was there a reason behind it?
I couldn't tell you the reason behind it. It was probably because Big had died. I don't know what it was, man. I don't know why he wanted Ja Rule to go at Jay. I guess if he kept them beefing or kept them into some bullshit, he could rise up in between both of them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It definitely was some snake shit.
Well, you know, Meek Mill is also someone who has been tied into this whole Diddy situation. We talked about Dawn from Dirty Money a little bit earlier, and one of the things she said was that she was with Diddy at a dinner when he punched Cassie in front of Usher, Neo, and Jimmy Iovine and other high-profile guests.
1, 2, 3, 4, and Puffy punching people, and nobody said anything. The bodyguards was there. Whatever happened to see something, say something? Whatever happened to that? It works for everybody, all us, but not them. It works for all us and not them. Man, oh my God. I remember seeing men abuse women. And automatically a trigger goes off and my mouth fly open. Before I even realize that I'm in trouble, that guy hit that girl and he got 4 of his big boys with him and I'm over here. Man, what's wrong with you? You don't do that. Oops, Mike done open his mouth. I'm about to get jumped out this mother. But the guys looked at me, was like, I keep telling him, man, I'm see, other people notice it too. And they immediately got on my side. Man, we gotta say something, man. We gotta start saying something.
At a dinner when he punched
all these
Cassie
punks out here
in front of Usher, Neo, and Jimmy Iovine and other high-profile guests. What do you
high-profile punks?
And those men sit up there and seen her being abused by him, and they did what everybody else did for years in the industry. They kept it quiet and kept doing business with him.
Straight up suckers, man. All of them. I don't care who you are. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here, man. You ain't got no guts. You a wimp. All of y'all. Not y'all, not my watches. I'm talking all of them. All of them. My bad. Said the wrong words. But nah, seriously though, man. Think about it. Oh my God, man. Oh my gracious, young. How can you live with yourself when you know there is a damsel in distress? There's a kid in distress. There's a person in distress. I couldn't even let a bully beat up on somebody. They stuff bullies in school. How dare you just sit there and watch this little boy get his butt beat by a bully and you don't do nothing. You just sit there, oh man, poor thing, he beat that little boy something senseless. When do you step in? Without this. Fuck out of here, man. Y'all some crazy people in this world. My bad, y'all.
being abused by him, and they did what everybody else did for years in the industry. They kept it quiet and kept doing business with him.
Do you think a lot of people know what Puff was doing and kind of just turned a blind eye?
Yeah. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. He had got so... You're listening. Everybody in the world knew he took a cowbell and tried to beat the coach up with it. Nobody did nothing. They heard stories for years about him slapping, beating Kim, and all other women that he was with. I'm surprised more haven't came out with it. They don't probably want the attention or whatever. But there's more women out there can say that he probably put their hands on them.
With Usher, Neo, and Jimmy Iovine.
Even all the way back to when he was going to Howard University. Even back then. Shoot, I wish I would see I ain't gotta be no Puffy. Ain't gotta be no Puffy. I wish I would see somebody hitting or beating on a girl. I had to pull my car over before because my buddy back there beating on his girlfriend in the back. And this dude was a boxer. He can rumble. He can whoop me. And I still said something to him and put him out. Made him walk home. Oh my God, man.
Being exposed as somebody who might have potentially seen this type of behavior.
When you gonna
do you think that they will try to call them on the stand, or, do you think they should be held accountable for some of that too?
Well, I think that when you have situations like that and you in a room with somebody, you can't make them see anything when they come to the stand, because all they can say is that I didn't see it. I was there. I wasn't looking in that direction. Yeah, I don't know what really happened.
I was tying my shoe.
All I know is Cassie was holding her stomach, bent over, throwing up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they'll say anything. Their lawyers will tell them what to say. Mm-hmm. They have people to teach them what to say in circumstances and situations like that. So Dawn, yes, she saw it. She saw that they were there, and they should have seen it too. She would have to describe when that happened. What did Usher do? What did Neo do?
Nothing.
What did they say?
Nothing.
What did Jimmy Iovine do? What did Jimmy Iovine say?
Nothing.
So they could be questioned based on what she said took place at that scene.
Nothing.
Now, one of the things I think that, if this thing actually goes to trial.
What thing?
That's what I was getting to.
What thing is that? It's going to trial, man. It's going to trial. Yo, Cam. It's going to trial.
Maybe not. Not if he snitches.
If he take a plea and they give him immunity.
If he cooperates and takes a plea, it might not go to trial.
Okay. You're right.
But
we talking about Puffy.
One of the biggest things that I think would come, if Diddy actually makes it to a trial, is going to be Cassie getting on the stand.
I don't believe so.
You don't believe, but she's there. She's got to be their star witness, though.
That she could be their star witness, but I don't think that's going to be the big moment. The big moment is when Lil Rod get on that stand, and he has to explain how did he wake up in a bed with 3 or 4 men, butt naked with Diddy, not knowing that
how
he was
got
drugged.
Yep.
And he had.
Yep. This is the part that y'all missing. Cassie is afraid. She done moved on. She trying to forget. She's been scorned. She's been hurt. She's trying to go to therapy and all this type of stuff, right? Boom. Lil Rod is like me. Nah, B. nuh-uh, you raped me, and I'm not part of that club. I want revenge. I don't care who knows. I'll let the whole world know you raped me. I'm a man, and I woke up in somebody else's bed. That's what Lil Rod, I don't need no therapy. I don't need no therapy. B, I know what you did, and I'm going to tell. I'm brave. I need a lawyer to fight you because you did wrong to me. That's what Lil Rod is doing. See, y'all ain't looking at that part. Lil Rod is not saying, well, he's not going to, will you tell the truth and the whole truth? No, Lil Rod ain't coming like that. He coming up like, come on, I'm ready. Would you tell the truth, the whole truth? Hell, look here, I ain't scared of you, punk. That's how Lil Rod coming. That's how he coming in his, yeah. He ain't coming. See, y'all missing it.
Gonna be the big moment.
That's the big moment.
The big moment is when Lil Rod get on that stand and he has to explain how did he wake up in a bed with 3 or 4 men butt naked with Diddy, not knowing that he was drugged and he had some kind of liquor or alcohol that was laced that caused men to have sex with him. That's going to be crazy. You don't think that'll be crazy?
I know it's going to be crazy.
I think Cassie would be much. She was his girlfriend for what? 8?
See, that's what I'm saying right there. That's the part. That's how the whole world looking at it. They looking at the girl and she was the girlfriend for how many years? She took it. She thought she was supposed to take it. I'm a girl. Goddamn, I don't know what a girl feels when they sexual parts. It's just like if something just going in and you just sitting there like whatever. I don't know. Or they feel violated. Some girls do, some don't. But man, check this out, man. What? This is how the world think, and that's wrong. You got to study and understand. This is how the world think. Watch this.
I think Cassie would be much. She was his girlfriend for what, 8, 10 years or something? She's gonna get on the stand and she's gonna document their whole relationship, man. Every sex
and
act,
she stayed there.
And some was consensual.
Some was consensual,
Some
but all
was
the
consensual, something like that. Yeah.
all the gay stuff.
You don't think that's some horrific shit? I know her having different sex partners with Puff. Puff and Kim was doing that.
But
the beatings though too.
But she stayed.
I mean, that's probably not the only time he did that.
Oh, no doubt. That's definitely not the only.
Man, y'all, god dang, man, come on, world. Can we get educated to see clearly? He beat her. Kim got beat. Some of these women like to be beat. They like to be in these abusive relationships. Apparently, they keep doing stuff to get their butt whipped. This is what the court's going to say. I don't agree with it. Don't get me wrong. They don't want this a beating. I'm with y'all on that. They don't want it. But compare that to she was getting beat, and the judge and the jury gonna be like, but she stayed. I'm getting beat, but I stayed. I put the makeup on. You got the makeup artist that's gonna help the makeup. 2 weeks in the hotel. Can't be around my kids like that. Put more makeup on. Yes, you stayed. Facts. That's just the facts. But this dude woke up one day and said, oh, hells no. This happened one time and I'm telling the world I got me a lawyer and everything. That's powerful. That's way powerful. But you looking at it like, well, for 8 years she took this. For 8 years she stayed. I mean, she's an adult. For 8 years you stayed. Thinking something going to change after 2 years? Come on, people. Think.
But But the beatings, though, too. You know,
Right,
I mean, that's probably not.
He's in his feelings. He's in his feelings. That's what the problem is. Your feelings is getting in the way.
Not the only time he did that.
You're right.
Oh, no doubt.
You're right.
That's definitely not the only time. We know that's not the only time. We already know another time that Dawn saw it. So if he did it in front of Dawn, he did it in front of other people.
Right. And she stayed.
But Lil Rod said that they
I'm not saying it makes
shot
it
a guy in
right.
the studio and drug him outside.
Mm-hmm.
They shot somebody in the studio and drug the guy outside. I don't know, man. It's
And what make it so bad is the guy that they shot and drug outside, he helped cover up the lie. He didn't say nothing about, dude, they drugged me outside. Lil Rod is the only brave one that's putting all this stuff out there by himself. Letting the world know I don't care what happened. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Y'all can't see this? Yeah, if y'all can't see this, man, oh man, I need to go to a whole nother world. Come on, Elon Musk, take me with you.
it's gonna be a circus.
It's gonna be a circus. We definitely agree on that. You know, mainly because of the Lil Rod lawsuit, where Lil Rod claims that Diddy told him that they hooked up. So Meek Mill tweets recently that he wants to hire an investigation team and pay him $100K to find out every specific detail involving him and the Diddy case.
That sounds strange. That sounds strange. Because you as a man, if you know you ain't do nothing and you ain't got no problem with nothing and you sure with yourself, you don't give a what nobody else say.
Mm-hmm. He trying to cover some
Why
stuff
you gotta
up.
hire somebody that you want to make sure or prove to somebody else that you and Diddy didn't have a relationship when you know within yourself you didn't have a relationship with him? Tell him, give me that 100,000. I'll tell everybody, Meek Mills ain't do shit with Diddy.
You can give me
and make
half.
sure everybody know that.
You can give
Don't
me
make no
half.
sense as a man. They talked about Jesus Christ. What are you worrying about what they say about him?
Mm-hmm.
What's up? This is 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗞𝗦.
God dang, Cam.
We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to 𝗟𝗡𝗞𝗡 News.
Also, man, oh man, I try my best. I try my best to keep it real, man. A lot of people doing these interviews is like the great debate. The great debate. You gotta have two sides of the story. So if one side of the story, if you're doing an interview, one side of the story is leaning too far, you got to get the other side up. But I know one thing, man, this chick keep moving, man. I can't stay where I want to stay? Come on, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. Cassie, and rest in peace, Kim, and all the other girlfriends. The cook. Yeah. One time I might forgive you. 2 times I'm out of there. The cook. The makeup girl. I was just doing my job. And when it comes down to the women, I give a double, excuse. But all y'all chicks out there that's acting like y'all bad and gangsters and you can talk and all this stuff and be this and this, I whipped the girl tail and all this stuff. You all are just as bad as the men who seen something and didn't say nothing. I'm talking about these stars that's dating and going out with these people. If you saw anybody getting taken advantage of, period, you should be brave enough to say something. Or are you weak? Are you weak? God, Y'all better listen to Uncle Mike, man. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.